Hi there everyone and welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year, happy 2019 to everybody who watches. And before I get started on my kind of 2018 overview, I want to thank everyone that's watched any of my videos, subscribed to my channel, joined my Discord, joined my Patreon, joined my Twitch chat, anything. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that has done anything in terms of interaction with me. This channel has grown exponentially since the beginning of 2018 and I have you guys to thank for it. It's been crazy, 2018 in general. There's a lot that's gone on for me and there's a lot that's gone on for FFTCG. While I think it's safe to say that I started 2018 as a avid Final Fantasy TCG player, I think it's also safe to say that I didn't end 2018 as a FFTCG competitive player. That's not to say that I don't like playing the game or anything. I still love Final Fantasy TCG, but things have evolved for me in such a way that I don't get to play as much as I used to, and I'm hoping that in 2019 that is going to change. At the beginning of the year, I travelled around to a few events. Like the biggest one I think I travelled to as a player was the Winter Cup or Spring Cup, sorry, in Paris, where I met some lovely people, some people who I still speak to on a daily basis now, and I'm very thankful for that. I did pretty well. I think I just missed the top cut, like I always do, using Mono Earth, and that was in Opus 4 and 5's meta. So getting to see how things have changed since then has been really, really cool. But then I've been commentating for Square Enix's official events since May, June time, and that all kicked off with Nationals this year. I then got featured in the E3 2018 presentation for Square Enix to advertise the card game, and that for me was a real full circle moment, because it's like, oh my god, like getting loads of messages from you guys and people who I know sitting there going, you're on E3, you're in a video on E3. It still boggles my mind 6 months later. It's mad. But since then I've obviously done a lot of promotional events for FFTCG. I've been really trying to get people into the game and trying to promote it so that everyone knows it exists, because you guys would be surprised, even 2 years down the line, the game has been out for 2 years and there are still a huge number of people that I speak to, certainly at events and things like that go, oh my god, there's a Final Fantasy trading card game, why did I not know about this earlier? So my plea to you guys is, if you play the game and you enjoy it, go to your local stores, just find one person that you can play it with and just go to a local game store and just start playing it with them. You'd be surprised how frequently someone will come over to you and go, what's this? What's going on? How have I never heard of this before? Honestly, spreading the word is actually a lot easier than people think it is. It's just a case of putting yourself in a place where people can see you. And honestly, if you can find one person to play with, then that's enough. And honestly, hopefully you guys can watch some of my older videos, or even some of my more recent ones in terms of deck profiles and things like that, to give you a head start and to give the person you're teaching a head start so that you can grow your own communities. And that's a really, really big deal. I actually lost my local game community at the beginning of this year, and then I've slowly regained it back over the course of the year. I've been playing with people, and I took a bunch of us over to Grand Open this year, X-Burst during the summer. A couple of people came to Euros just to come and watch, and the Winter Cup, a few people came down with me. So honestly, it's a lot easier than you guys think to spread the word and just get the game out there. In terms of personal achievements outside of Final Fantasy TCG, which have been innumerate, to say the least, I've obviously been the commentator, I've done the promotion stuff, I was the commentator for Worlds, I've done a lot of things with FFTCG that I'm extremely proud of, but I actually was also a lead makeup artist for a London Fashion Week show in the summer, which I know is probably irrelevant to a lot of the guys that watch my videos and it's not something that they're really that fussed about, but it's something that I'm actually very proud of. Certainly to do that and E3 in the same year, which are two things that really don't go together. It's just something I'm very proud of and I really wanted to share with you all. Now, the meta itself for Final Fantasy TCG has morphed pretty drastically over the course of this year. At the beginning of the year, we've obviously only had Opus 4, so this year we've had set 5, 6 and 7, and we've got set 8 coming in the first quarter of this year as well. But Water has stayed pretty consistently strong. We also had Ice spike right to the top during Opus 5 and 6 with Thaumaturge, Gesper, things like that, and then obviously Thaumaturge and Gesper were banned, and they are the first banned cards in Final Fantasy TCG, so that barrier has now been broken, so maybe we'll see more bans in the future, maybe we won't, who knows. Earth-Wind has been a very, very popular deck since Opus 5 again, because of things like Wall, Dadaluma, Cactar. Opus 6 really tipped the scales for that deck though by bringing in Semilafina, Star Sibyl, and then Ajido Marajido, things like that. There was just, it's just got such a consistent engine. Opus 7 gave it a little tickle with things like Noctis, So maybe if you want to try a deck that's going to slide you straight into the meta from the get-go, then Earth Wind is definitely the deck you want to be looking at. Water Wind has been consistently strong, well, for 2 years now, to be honest, thanks to the YRP engine. Although now it's got like 10 different engines that all work. And then you've got Fasoya, who was a huge card of the course of the year. Worlds, there was Fasoya in almost every player's deck at some point during the tournament, but then it's interesting to see where things are going to go from here for Final Fantasy TCG. We have a really dedicated player base, and it's really, really lovely to see, and having met quite so many of you as well, it shows that you guys really do enjoy the game as much as I do. So hopefully in 2019 I'll get to play some of you guys a bit more, because I'm actually planning to do streaming, which is something I know I've talked about 100 times, but you might have spotted over the past week or so that I have actually been doing streaming more. So in the coming year, because I'm going to be working a lot less in my regular job, I really want to push this channel as far as it can physically go. And Final Fantasy TCG is great and I love it, but I am expanding, and I have been slowly expanding out over the course of 2018, but 2019 is a big push year. It's going to be a big make or break year for this channel. So I really hope you guys will continue to support me, and hopefully I can continue to entertain you guys and be informative for TCG and other things as well in the future. So definitely check out the Twitch link in the description box below if you want to follow me on there. My Discord channel's actually grown really quite quickly in the past 6 weeks, 8 weeks. It wasn't particularly long ago I started doing that, and everyone's kind of really jumped on it. So definitely come and join in with our community as well. It's very friendly, and we've had a lot of people come in and, you know, just enjoy yourselves. Now, before I end this video, I did want to kick off 2019 with a bang, and that's going to be through another giveaway. Now, I know I've been doing giveaways a lot this year, and I hope to continue to do them in 2019, but most of those giveaways have been through things like cards, cards that I've painted, things like that, whereas this one I think you guys are really going to like, and it's because a lot of people actually travelled to Wales or Cardiff just to get their hands on this, and I wanted to give away a Noctis playmat that I'm sure you guys would love to get your hands on, so definitely check the link in the description box below. I'm going to give you guys 3 weeks to enter this, so there's plenty of time for you guys to share this channel out, throw me out into the world, if you will, and try and get your hands on this Noctis playmat, because obviously I'm not going to get that many copies of things like this that I can give away, so if you really want to get your hands on it, then check out all the links in the description box below. So that's going to be it for this video. Again, thank you so much to everybody that's followed me this year, and I really hope that you guys have a great 2019, because I'm hoping that I do too. So thanks again. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and check out all of my social links in the description box below, and leave a comment as well. Let me know what videos you want to see in 2019. I've been playing a lot of Smash Bros recently. I've been playing a lot of the mobile games for Final Fantasy recently, and I think I'm doing really well at them, but obviously I'm not going to make content for these things unless I know that it's something that you guys want. So definitely, I mean, to be honest, even like with my makeup stuff that I mentioned earlier, somebody on Twitter came up with the best idea. He said that I should do gaming themed makeup looks titled One Winged Eyeliner, and you guys will probably hate it and you probably won't be interested in it at all. I just thought it was hilarious, and I thought that you guys might want to know. Anyways, like I said, let me know what you guys want to see throughout 2019 in the comments below, and thanks again for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon. See you again. Bye.